Back on the HAN Network, it is Tuesday, February 14th, Nutmeg Sports. Kev, I got everyone Valentine's today. There is yours.
Oh,
got everyone a little stamp, too, which plays into our next segment. We're going to be giving out stamps of approval now. Heading into the postseason, there are Valentine's stamps of approval, and I'm going to give you my first athlete right now. That's Timmy Kane from the Fairfield wrestling team. You get a Valentine's stamp of approval. Just won his 4th FCAC championship at a different weight class. We're expecting big things at both the state tournament opens and at the New England regionals for Timmy Kane. Kev, who you got here?
Well, we're going to go back to last night. The game we saw, Ryan Wilson gets my stamp of approval. The St. Joe's goalie, again, just playing red hot. I think he's going to continue to play this way. Look out for the St. Joe's Cadets.
Another big name who, if they're going to make a run from a low seed, it's going to be Eric Day for the Brian McMahon boys hoops team, getting a stamp of approval here. Day has been one of the top scorers in the conference all year. He's got to be critical as an impact player if the Senators are going to pull off an upset and make a run for a championship.
Well, Frank, I'll take your Day, and I'll raise it to a Parson right here.
Okay.
Marcel Parsons right here for the Ward Mustangs. This guy, a lot of turmoil right now going on the board. I think he's playing outstanding. Look out for him in the playoffs. This guy can shoot.
I've got Camille Martinez from the Stanford Girls Lady Black Knights. I'm going to say that off the bench, the senior as that 6th woman for the Black Knights makes a huge play at some point in time in the postseason. We saw how deadly she can be behind the arc, the veteran presence there, and the maturity to come off the bench. Camille Martinez will be huge if the Black Knights repeat as conference and state champions.
Well, Frank, I'm going to take my guy over at Wilton, Drew Connolly. You talk about a guy who's making an impact with the Warriors, with the injury bug right now. Cronenberg, Jack Williams, 2 of their biggest stars. Little bit of an injury. Drew Connolly has stepped up massively for the Warriors. Look out for him in the playoffs.
I'm going to go with a tag team effort here. A couple of rookie goalies, Kara Fahey and Jessica Ware. Fahey from New Canaan, Ware from Greenwich. They're probably going to end up playing in the first round of the FCAC tournament. The winner of that one will be because of which goalie stood on their head, and only Fahey or Ware will lead to a victory over the number 1 seed Darien Blue Wave. So watch out for those rookie goalies in the girls hockey tournament.
Well, Frank, I'm going to look forward to tomorrow night, my guy, Johnny Football, but now it's Johnny Basketball. Johnny McElroy for the Trumbull Eagles, 26 points the other night. Look out for him. He was 9 of 11 from the foul line, Frank. He knows how to hit his free throws.
Well, that's what you want to hear. I'm going international for my final stamp of approval. Anton Adding, the senior transfer from Sweden, one of the smartest hockey players we have seen all season long. He completed that second line for the Rams, gives them the depth they're going to need if they're going to knock off the Tigers at some point. Anton Adding from Sweden, you get the Valentine stamp of approval.
Well, Frank, you're quite the artist. Look at that. The flag is very impressive.
Impressive Swedish flag. Thank you.
All right, Frank, I'm going to move over to the Lady Tigers over here for my Tigers. I'm going to take the Middlebrook siblings. They've been playing outstanding so far this year. They get my stamp of approval. Elizabeth, Julia, and Claire, these 3 girls are going to be impact players for the Tigers come playoff time.
It's only 10. And there's so many more we could include, but I think that these are athletes who are going to play a huge role. They're not necessarily the best player on their team, whereas they are going to be one of the most important players for their role both on and off the field and what they do behind the scenes as leaders of their teams. Either way, Kev, we are officially engulfed into championship month now, and we've got it all about to hit us right when we're ready for it.
Is it just me, or does it feel like it came up to us really fast? It felt like yesterday we were just doing our first broadcast for basketball, hockey. You talk about, we've done a lot, wrestling as well. Just feels like yesterday we were doing our first couple broadcasts for the winter season.
Either way, we are 3 days away now from the championships for girls basketball. We got the quarterfinals for you. But before all that, tomorrow night, Trinity Catholic and Trumbull in boys hoop at 7 p.m. right here on the HAN Network. As always, though, coffee break with Kate Chaplensky at 11 a.m. CT Pulse with Josh and Kate at 12:30. Kevin's back with me for Nutmeg at 2. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. We'll see you back here tomorrow, as always, on the HAN Network.